Hello everyone, greetings from Rio. My name is Bernardo Strassburg and it is a pleasure to be part of the Global Landscapes Forum again. I'd like to talk about ecosystem restoration. A couple weeks ago, we published a paper in Nature called the Global Priority Areas for Ecosystem Restoration. We developed and applied a spatial planning framework, Plangeia, to identify priority areas for restoration aiming at maximizing benefits for biodiversity conservation and climate change mitigation, while keeping implementation costs and potential conflicts with agriculture to a minimum. We learned that restoring 30% of converted lands in priority areas can avoid up to 72% of expected species extinctions, while sequestering up to 465 billion tons of CO2. Crucially, we found that restoring priority areas can make restoration 13 times more cost effective. We look at all ecosystem types globally. Predictably, forests do play a major role, but we found that if we're aiming at multiple benefits, as we probably should, all types of ecosystems have a role to play. Wetlands, for instance, are even more important than forests for these goals. Another key result is that if we improve the way we manage land, we can conserve all remaining natural areas and achieve very ambitious restoration levels without impacting food production. Now, from my experience in following restoration projects on the ground, in particular through the Atlantic Forest Pact, I know there are multiple challenges for implementation. But I have also seen that when people get together, and that's local people, policy people, NGO people, science people, business people, there is no problem we can't solve. I also learned from applying our approach from farm to global scales for governments, investors, and local stakeholder groups, how priorities can and should change according to the local context. It is therefore paramount that it will include the preference of all these stakeholders in the restoration plans, taking special care to the most vulnerable ones. One last finding from our study are the massive synergies among the benefits for people, climate, and land conservation and biodiversity, but that we can only capture these synergies if we plan for them from the start. I hope the upcoming landmark conference of the Rio Conventions at the start of the first year of the UN Decade on Ecosystem Restoration can help to realize this potential, as envisioned by all nations on Earth here in my hometown in 1992. Thank you.